The special bonus feature is with Simon Raybould from Thalamus Medical Media.
Hi, everyone. It's Kathleen here, and I am with Simon Raybould from Thalamus Medical Media. Hi, Simon.
Oh, hi, Kathleen. Thank you very much for inviting me to talk with your community today and yourself. The company is Thalamus Medical Media. We're based here in Toronto, and we are a really innovative and new dental patient education solution that we're hoping will be of interest to the hygienists and the treatment coordinators and dentists who belong to your organization.
Perfect. Well, we're excited to learn more about your company, about your product. So did you want to share your screen and you can show us some of your work and explain how it all works?
So basically what the system is, it follows the patient throughout their journey through the practice with different components, but the core of it is some really high quality 4K patient animation content that dentists and hygienists and treatment coordinators can show patients at the right time of the treatment planning and the discussions. We're really proud of our content. You can see some of it here on our landing page. And we've recently launched, we've actually been in the business for a number of years. So these videos are actually something that we had previously in another business area, but we've now launched Thalamus. But the easiest way to kind of show you how it works is first of all, I'm going to show you some of the content itself. So, and we're very proud of these. We make these here in our animation studio.
And it has music.
Just snippets of the different types of content. It's all 4K, and we're really proud of our animators here. There's one for trauma for Canada.
Good.
But really stunning video content. You know, we believe we have some of the best patient animation dental videos out there. Just the videos really take your breath away when you watch them, and we have hundreds of titles. Essentially, the business was kind of born on, it has three pillars to it really, in terms of the content and the way it's delivered. The first one is the videos are short, okay? Everything's about a minute, so there are some titles that are a bit longer because it's, you know, it needs to be explained. But in our kind of ADHD world that we live in, no one's going to watch any video for more than about a minute these days, so that's why they're short. Secondarily, very important is there's no blood and guts. So the videos, we don't show drills. Very easy for a person to digest the information and understand, you know, complex procedures easily. But we don't want to scare people. You know, people are anxious enough when they go to a dentist anyway. So they're clinical in style, but we've taken out as much of the blood and guts. We don't show drills, for example, and that's kind of one of our unique selling points as well. That they're very patient focused as opposed to a dentist training another dentist. So for hygienists and treatment coordinators, it's all about the storytelling so that the patient can understand why they need something, to go ahead with something and why they've got there, and with the post-op instructions as well afterwards. So no blood and guts. And then thirdly, the videos are very accessible. So no hygienist or dentist or treatment coordinator, they're not going to be able, they don't want to have to, click on something and have a list here and do this and log in or whatever. It's basically an app. It's as easy to use as Netflix. If you want to show a video, you click on it and the video comes up and you can show it. So, but I'm going to show you a second video, and actually shows you how the different parts of the puzzle kind of all fit together. So here we go.
Future of dental patient education. With Thalamus, you can educate, entertain, reduce anxiety, and market to your patient community. One low monthly subscription to Thalamus across multiple devices gives you chairside education, waiting room TV, operatory TV, and dental videos on your website. Each part works together to provide high-quality content and tools that help you increase case acceptance and revenue. Help patients understand complex procedures with hundreds of videos in stunning 4K, ensuring informed consent. Market products, services, and entertain your patients while they're in the waiting room. Also, show relaxing content on your operatory TV to reduce anxiety. In addition, show educational videos on your practice website. Thalamus is accessible and available in multiple languages. All with no contracts.
Yeah, so it's a
Great.
subscription-based business model. We have a modest setup fee, and the way that it actually works is the dentist or the hygienist can show the videos mainly on a monitor. So if you're sitting in the chair, it'll be on the monitor. But also, if they want to show the videos on a tablet, there's an iPad app as well, so you can show it on an iPad. For the waiting room TV component and the operatory TV component, the system is when you sign up with us, we actually send you out one of these things called a Google Chromecast TV. Here it is. So we send that out to you, and that you use that for the first TV. If you have multiple operatories or you want an operatory TV and the waiting room TV, then we send you. You buy more of these either from us or locally. They're about $40 or $50 each. And then so from the operatory, you can click on the app, show a video on a monitor, and or show it on a tablet, an iPad, and or switch over to the TV in the operatory and show the videos on the TV. But while the videos aren't showing, we have relaxing content. So things like drone footage, wildlife, nature, to put people at ease and reduce anxiety. And it's kind of a background for the staff members as well. We notice that a lot of TVs aren't actually utilized. They're off a lot of the time. So it's a tool there that should be utilized.
Do you have something to show for that one as well? Like, do you have?
Yeah, I'll just show you. So
like the relaxing one, or?
Yeah, so scroll down to here. Oops. Hang on. And also we create content as we go along as well. So we've had feedback, that we created a TMJ title, also a sleep apnea device. So if there's content that the hygienist and the dentists feel that we're missing or needs to be tailored, then we really value people's feedback in terms of what we put in our production line for future videos. But it's all really about case acceptance. So, and one thing's important: when you have a video, you can also you can email it from the iPad or the monitor to the patient as well. You can type in their email address and it'll send them the video that actually stays up for 10 days before it disappears. So if someone doesn't have time to watch a video, or they only watch half of it, or they'd like to watch it again, and you can also take a screenshot of a particular spot on the video, write on it, and click send to send to the patient as well. So you can send both the video and the screenshot. So if there's kind of follow-up stuff as well.
That's great. I think that's going to be very helpful for the follow-up, because often if a client or patient doesn't book that next appointment, we can follow up to say, this is what we need to do next, and here's a video to remind you. And I think that's a great after experience after the appointment.
For sure, and it's easy as well. You don't have to fiddle about too much. You just send it off, and off it goes. For the waiting room TV, it's actually a broadcast quality channel, so it's been produced as good as, say, I don't know, CNN or CBC or BBC in terms of a channel look and feel. There's the weather, there's the news, there's patient education content that's for the waiting room TV. You can connect your Facebook or your Instagram feeds into here as well. There's trivia, but and there's also some manufacturing content, so things like Invisalign, there's Botox, and you can create your own content as well. So if you had your own YouTube videos, or there's also in the what we call the editor, there's some templates, so you can actually put in your logo and welcome to our office, and maybe a bio of the doctors or the dentist and the staff. So it can be fully personalized, and you know, it's not a cookie cutter approach for your waiting room TV. It's a very professional channel. Also, there's a night feature as well. So some practices have a TV facing out into the street or into a shopping mall. You can click on night feature, and it'll show content when people are walking by to gain their attention as they're walking by when the office is shut.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
so, and then for the operatory room TV, it's kind of fun. There's all this different content, things like landscapes, oceans, drone footage. I think we have a really cool little tortoise that swims by in a minute. I like him. Where is he?
Beautiful.
Oh, there's a lion.
Lion.
Yeah, so the other component, sorry, is also website videos on your website. So when you subscribe, you basically have the core business, the core area is chairside videos, okay, to help case acceptance and increase production and revenue for the practice. But you also have the waiting room TV, which kind of educates, entertains, and kind of markets your products and services in the waiting room. Then operatory TV, which is really about really relaxing and just background content to kind of put people at ease. But if you want to use the same screen to show the videos, you can. And then the fourth component is videos on your website. So we send you a piece of computer code that you give to your person that looks after your website. They put that on the website, and then you have like 50 really high-end videos as well out of that collection to educate patients on your website when they come to the website. And you can also pull those titles out and put them throughout the website as well. So it's really a total patient education solution that really enables new technology to really educate the patient as they go through the different steps within the practice, from walking through the door in the waiting room, talking to the treatment coordinator, having a cleaning with the hygienist type stuff, and then the dental, and then back at home. So on their website at home, or the video has been, so it's really to encompass everything. And we also have a collection of really neat videos. This little chap we call Mr. Blue. I'm going to show you one of these here. So these are more for the waiting room. You can show them anywhere you want, but they're actually designed for the waiting room. And if we've got time, can I show a couple of?
Yes, please.
Thank you very much, Kathleen. So this one's called "How Do I Control Bad Breath?" You know? If I can get it.
How's my breath? Good? Good. Oh, hi there. We all know bad breath can be very off-putting and can make us shy away from social interactions. But where does it come from? Well, most cases of bad breath are caused by bacteria in the mouth, particularly on the tongue, a condition commonly referred to as halitosis. These pesky bacteria can also be found on your gums, teeth, and even on plaque buildup. Now, to keep bad breath under control, it's very important to floss and to brush your teeth. Oh, and your tongue too. Additionally, using an antiseptic mouthwash can help keep your breath smelling fresh. If you suffer from persistent bad breath, please inform your dentist during your next appointment. They can help determine the best plan of action.
Yeah, so a whole bunch of different videos that relate to different content. And we're always adding new titles and content as we go along. But when I watch that video, it always makes me think about my own breath.
We all want fresh breath.
Yeah. The other thing is with the system, we actually have multiple languages. So sometimes if someone's languages, there's Spanish, French, German, Italian's coming. But sometimes if someone has English as a second language, then these videos can be used to kind of help explain fairly complex procedures to them. So it's another use of if someone's sitting in front of you and they don't speak English, or English as a second language, then the videos can be used in that way as well.
to help them understand. That's great. Visual learning. Yeah.
So that's really a summary of what it is.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, it's available on Windows, Google TV, tablets are coming soon, iPads, and it's a subscription-based business model. So it's month to month. We don't have any contracts. You just give us 30 days notice as part of the setup fee. But we're also going to work out something for you guys, for your members, a special offer that I know we're going to present a little bit later on. But this has been a work, we've been building this software for quite a while now, and we're hoping that in the Canadian market and the United States, it's something that's needed. We feel that it's really needed. The technology is there. As little as 5 or 6 years ago, all practices didn't necessarily even have Wi-Fi but right. Everybody seems to have Wi-Fi now, and then it's the bandwidth is enough. It doesn't take up too much bandwidth anyway. The price of TVs have come down, even the last 7 or 8 years. To buy a big giant TV now for your waiting room is only like $500 or $600 from Costco or whatever. So all of this technology now is being adopted in terms of what practices have. So this is really a solution to help kind of speak to that. And if you have someone in your waiting room, it is a captive audience, or you call it a reception room if you don't like the word waiting. I know people don't like the word waiting that you're waiting. So, but
right now we're not using the waiting room, but we should be back.
That would be more for after COVID.
One day. Yeah, but what's so great about this is that a lot of times as dental hygienists, we're trying to let the patients, the clients know what we need or what they need to do. And you work so hard to explain it, to get them to realize what it is that you're recommending. And then often they'll leave the appointment and they don't book, and then they're back 6 months later, and then you're having to redo it again, right? So there's like a definite gap in that. So I see this as being something that would be very helpful for those patients and clients who don't book. It's like, just as a reminder, this is the work that you need to do. This is the treatment that you need, or this is what we recommend. And it just is that nice reminder of, oh yeah, I need to do that. I need to book that appointment instead of just leaving it. So I see that being very helpful. And you were also saying before about if you have like a specialist coming in for a day, you could set it up that it's all, if you have an orthodontist coming in that day, that you could set your screen to be showing ortho for the day. Is that right?
Yeah, for sure. So you can add the playlists for, like, let's say Wednesday afternoons, the orthos person's coming in. Then you can set it up and they can be shown in the waiting room. The list can be ready for on the monitor or the tablet. So yeah, it can be organized to help have it at hand. It's really about having the right information at the right time, so it's at hand. But yeah, for sure.
You could even say like, welcome Dr. So-and-so, and then have it all the ortho. I think that's really nice. And it just brings more awareness to the patients and the clients that are in your practice of, oh, there's that goes on here as well. Like, you don't always hear of all the things that are going on in the practice, right? So that's a great way to educate that this is everything that we do. And I love this. This is lovely. Yes, because I don't like seeing news on. When I always say, like, don't put the news on in your practice, because people are already feeling anxious to be there. And if you have bad news on, it just doesn't set the stage. You want that relaxation. And I really like that part. So yeah, I think it looks beautiful. And I'm happy to share this with our members, and and I wish you all the best of luck, because I think this is a well-needed service and product that we can help fill the gap and continue to educate. I love it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time today, Kathleen, and I appreciate being able to talk to your broad community. I appreciate it.
That's great. Well, thanks so much. It was good to see you.
You take care. Thank you.
Okay, bye.